So you've been watching the Santa Fe market and you've done your research and you've got a budget of around $750,000 and you're wondering, what does that actually get me here? Because the numbers you see online can be confusing. Some sources show a median home price in Santa Fe in the 500s, other are closer to 700,000, and then you've got the average sales price pushing up well over $1 million. So what's the real story? Here's the thing. $750,000 in Santa Fe puts you right in the sweet spot of this market. You're above the entry point, you're not in luxury territory yet, but you have real options across multiple neighborhoods and property types. In this video, I'm going to show exactly what $750,000 buys you in Santa Fe right now in 2026. What neighborhoods you're looking at, what the homes actually look like, and where you're going to get the most for your money. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Craig Cunningham, your Santa Fe realtor. This channel covers everything about living and buying real estate in Santa Fe and northern New Mexico. I produce new videos weekly, so if that's useful to you, go ahead and subscribe. So now let's talk about what $750,000 gets you right now. Before we look at actual homes, let's get the numbers straight, because this is where most buyers get confused. The median single-family home in Santa Fe City and County is running somewhere between $680,000 and $720,000 right now. The average sales price, though, is over $1 million in many cases, and that's because it's being pulled up by luxury areas such as Las Campanas and the historic East Side. So when you're sitting at $750,000, you're slightly above the median. That means you've got genuine selection and you've got leverage. This is really the move-up buyer's sweet spot. You're past the entry-level price range where competition is tightest. You're not yet in the luxury tier where properties could sit for months waiting on very specific buyers. You're right in the middle with real options across single-family homes, larger condos, and townhomes with land. And current conditions are working in your favor at this price point. Homes are sitting longer on the market here, averaging somewhere between 2 and 3 months. Price reductions are up. That tells you that there are motivated sellers in this exact range, which means you have time to be selective and you have room to negotiate. This is where $750,000 does its best work in Santa Fe single-family homes. In the $700,000 to $800,000 range, here's what you can typically expect. 18 to 2,400 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, and authentic Pueblo or territorial style architecture. You'll get vigas, kiva fireplaces, stucco, the real Santa Fe character that people come here for. Lot sizes can be generous too, often up to 1/3 of an acre up to a full acre, depending on the neighborhood. And because this price point tends to attract well-maintained homes, you'll find more updated kitchens and bathrooms in most of them. So let's talk neighborhoods. Where does $750,000 get you your best house? First, Dorado, and honestly, this is one of the best value plays at this budget. You're looking at 1 acre plus lots, mountain views in multiple directions, and full community amenities, including swimming, tennis, and a shopping center. At $700,000 to $800,000, you can get a beautifully updated 2,000 plus square foot home with stunning views right out your windows. Next is Rancho Viejo, a master planned community on the south side. It's got newer construction, manicured streetscapes, parks, and trails throughout. At $750,000, you're going to get a larger, newer home here than almost anywhere else in this price range. Then there's South Capitol and Midtown Santa Fe, established neighborhoods closer to the plaza. Lot sizes are more modest, but you're getting excellent location and walkability to the culture, the restaurants, and the art that makes Santa Fe famous. You'll have the same stucco character, mature landscaping, and a real neighborhood feel. And finally, Aldea de Santa Fe, a community-oriented planned community on the northwest side. It's walkable within the community with shared open space, authentic architecture, Santa Fe style throughout, and $750,000 is a competitive budget. You'll find solid options. Now let's talk about condos and townhomes. At $750,000, this opens up some genuinely interesting options. The condo median in Santa Fe is running around $460,000 to $490,000, so $750,000 puts you well above the median. That means you're looking at larger, more premium units, typically 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, up to 1,800 square feet, Some come with views, some are in walkable locations right near the plaza or the rail yard district. A couple things to watch out for in the condo market. HOA fees can be significant, so always factor the monthly fee into your cost, not just the purchase price. Insurance costs in New Mexico have gone up, so get the full picture before you commit. And that's not just about condos, it's about anything. And of course, when you're dealing with an HOA, always ask about any pending special assessments in the building or the complex. Because there's a real upside here too. It's a low maintenance lifestyle, ideal if you travel, if this is a second home, or you simply don't want to deal with the yard work. Some of the most walkable locations in all of Santa Fe are condo heavy. And if you're a second home buyer, that lock and leave appeal is huge. So now let's be honest about what $750,000 does not get you, because I'd rather tell you now than have you find out 3 showings in. It doesn't get you a sprawling multi-acre estate. That's a different conversation entirely. If you want genuine land, 5+ acres, a compound, room for horses, you're typically looking at more than $1 million. Santa Fe supply constraints mean land doesn't come cheap. It doesn't get you a brand new custom-built, new construction home. New construction in Santa Fe is expensive. Land costs, labor, materials, and the architectural review process all add up. At this budget, you're more likely to find homes built in the 2000s or 2010s, or redos perhaps from the 1950s. Homes, in many cases, that have already been updated, or one that's ready for your personal touches. And it doesn't necessarily get you walking distance to the plaza in a single-family home. The historic East Side starts at $1 million for single-family properties. $750,000 just doesn't stretch that far. You can get closer to downtown in a condo at this budget, but not a freestanding home with a yard. The takeaway, $750,000 in Santa Fe buys you a genuinely beautiful, well-located home. Just know what the trade-offs that you're making are and work with an agent who can help you prioritize the right ones. So how do you get the most out of a $750,000 budget in this market? A few things. First, get pre-approved before you start seriously looking if you're going to finance. At this price point, sellers expect buyers to come prepared, and a pre-approval letter matters. Cash offers are common in Santa Fe, so it helps to know exactly where you stand. Second, work with a local agent who knows the neighborhood and knows the micro trends. 2 streets apart can mean $100,000 difference in this market. National portals will show you the inventory, a local agent shows you the value. Third, don't anchor to list price. Look at what things are actually selling for. With price reductions up across the market right now, the conversation starts at list price, but it doesn't have to end there. Ask your agent to pull recent comps, not just active listings, so you understand what things are actually selling for. And fourth, prioritize the things you can't change. Location, views, lot size, orientation, those are fixed. Finishes and paint are not. A home with great bones in a great location and dated finishes is often the best value play. And of course, explore listings at citydifferenthomes.com. I update the site regularly with current Santa Fe inventory, and you can browse by neighborhood, price, and property type. $750,000 in Santa Fe in 2026 is a genuinely strong position to be in. You have selection, you have leverage, and the market is more patient than it's been in years. Honestly, it's one of the better windows for buyers we've seen since before the pandemic. So if you want to explore what actually is available at your budget right now, head over to citydifferenthomes.com, browse all the current listings, and then look at my neighborhood guides. And you can also schedule a consultation with me, and I'll walk you through exactly what's on the market and what the numbers really mean. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe. I do new content every week. Drop your questions in the comments. I respond to each and every one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully I'll see you in Santa Fe.